lead to throwing out unwanted paperwork and mail, and these documents oftentimes have a great deal of personal information on them. AARP volunteer Connie Grundall is here this morning. Good morning to you, Connie.
Good morning.
Good morning. I want to ask the ultimate question. Is shredding paperwork a necessity?
You know, it really is. The world has gone digital, but there's still a lot of paper out there. And as you mentioned, a lot of it contains our personal information, especially this time of year when we gather different documents to put our taxes together. Things like bank statements, pay stubs, tax forms, all those things have our personal information on it. And if it does, we really need to securely destroy that. A criminal will not hesitate to dumpster dive for that information.
Yeah, and now is there certain documents or are there certain documents that we might not need to shred, like absolutely don't have to, or like the tax returns or medical things? What is there a line at all?
Well, of course, everything is different. There is no one line. It just depends on the document. Old tax returns, about 3 years for those, unless you are self-employed, or if you have a complicated return, double that to 6. If you own your own home, keep all the financial records for that for 6 years after you sell the home. Banking and investments, that is about a year, and it is, it's recommended that we get those online. So do consider that if you still receive paper. But if you do receive paper, about a year. And then if you own stocks and bonds, that is a little different. Keep records of any purchase for about 6 years after the return, reporting the sale of that security. And if you have a box of canceled checks stashed away in a closet somewhere or on a shelf or wherever it might be, shred those right away. Your banking institution has copies of those checks.
That's a good timeline to kind of work around for every little piece of document that we have different, because we all have them, especially around tax season, as you said. Now, medical records, is that any different?
They are. They are. Medical records, keep those indefinitely. When you receive test results, blood test results, x-rays, surgical reports, different things that you do get, keep those indefinitely. They're your record. And proof of payment to any provider, keep that for about 6 years.
Okay, good to know. Now, shredding, do you have to put things through a shredder, or can I take a pair of scissors and just kind of hack away? What's better? I'm assuming the shredder.
Yeah, the shredder is much better. If the pieces get too big, that criminal's just going to dumpster dive again and put all those pieces together with tape.
Can we go over?
Anyway, most of the major cities in North Dakota have companies that will shred at a reasonable cost and get rid of those documents. But I have some good news. I'm happy to say that AARP is hosting a shredding event, both in Bismarck and in Fargo, on April 20th. It is free. There's no charge for this event. They do ask that you register, and that is at aarp.org/North Dakota events.
Awesome. Connie, thank you for going over that and the free shredding event on April 20th. I think a lot of people are going to be taking advantage of that. We want to thank you for coming on here today. We appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.